Hey, it's Sean. Sorry I haven't updated in a little bit. Uh, Busy end of the summer. I just actually moved back into my dorm about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I don't know. I've lost track. I love being back. I'm glad I can finally be myself again instead of being at my house and being constantly in the closet. Actually, a lot has happened since I've got here. I've never really disclosed to anyone outside of the LGBT community about my self identity. So this semester already, I've taken huge strides in that. I was an orientation leader when I first came back, which is basically someone who helps out freshmen when they move in, teaching them basic policies and ways to get around and introducing them to their advisor. I actually met up with the advisor before we had the orientation weekend, and she was really nice. Someone who I was training with actually said that she was their favorite teacher that they've ever, like, the best teacher that they've ever had. So, um, I actually introduced myself to her, and then I was like, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? She's like, yeah, that's fine. So I talked to her and I told her, I was like, I was wondering if you could call me by Sean and by male pronouns. And she was like, yeah, that's fine. At this point, she already had my phone number written down. So she actually went back to her address book and crossed out my first name and wrote Sean. With the freshmen, things went pretty smoothly. I was going to have a little spiel beforehand about my name is Sean. Please refer to me with male pronouns and say, like, stress that it's a safe space, that I'm not here to judge, and they shouldn't be there to judge either. But I ended up chickening out. I did introduce myself as Sean, though, but I didn't correct people if they used female pronouns. I don't know. I guess baby steps. Baby steps are always a good thing. Actually, I moved in on a Monday, and I talked to my RA that day, and I'm not sure if it was that day or a few days after, but I actually he knocked on my door and we ended up having like a 2 hour conversation. Because I outside of the elevator I saw him and I asked him if he could refer to me as Sean and by male pronouns, and he was like, yeah, that's fine. Like, and he's like, do you want me to change your door tag? And I was like, yeah, sure. It made me really excited. But yeah, so then he had a conversation with me about it. Um, it was I don't know. It was weird because he like said that he what am I trying to say? Um, he was completely fine with it, and he said the only problem he had was my suite mates, which are in my dorm. The way my dorm's set up, in my room it's me and my friend who I've known forever, and we're connected by a bathroom, and there are two other people in the other dorm, but I haven't had any problems with them. Um, But yeah, those are like the two main big things that have happened so far. I've disclosed twice. Well, I mean, I guess more than twice technically, because I disclosed to all these freshmen. But I think some people are starting to get confused because some of the freshmen are in some of my classes and they hear my birth name and they're like, "Wait, you're Sean." I don't know. I haven't gotten to the point where I've asked my professors to call me Sean. I feel like it's already been 2 weeks into the semester. I mean, I have no problem with them referring to me as my birth name, even though I prefer Sean. But I don't want to start any unnecessary drama. Um, that's about it. That's the main things that have been going on with me in my coming out process, I suppose. But yeah, um, That's it. So, I don't know. You can leave comments on my video. If you want me to discuss any topics in particular, feel free to ask me questions, comment on my channel, write me a message. But yeah, so I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.